What's up, guys? My name is Alfonso, and I am making this video because I've been mentoring a really good kid here in my hometown. His name is Xavier. I met Xavier almost 2 years ago through a mentorship program that I was doing for volunteer work here in my city. I'm in a nationally recognized band that travels all over the United States and now going to be the world soon. And I've always wanted to mentor kids from troubled neighborhoods and tough family lives and stuff, as it is something that I'm really passionate about and something I can relate to. Myself growing up in not the best of neighborhoods and growing up in a family where drug addiction was an issue, I have always wanted to just sort of give back. So in that time frame, I met Xavier through one of his friends that I was mentoring. At the time, Xavier really didn't know much about heavy metal or anything at all, or rock and roll. He was more of a hip hop kid. In having him at our first show, I think he just kind of just fell in love with what it's like to be in a band and be a musician. And I took him under my wing, and I just started just sort of just being a mentor to him. In meeting him and getting to know him, I learned that his family life was pretty tough. No 15-year-old kid should have to deal with the things that he was dealing with. His home was pretty broken. His background is pretty tough. He's got a dad that he doesn't have the best relationship with. His mom was a heroin addict trying to get clean and tried for many times. In those 2 years, I've done my best to mentor him and show him what it's like to not only be a working musician, but also to be the best person that you can be and believe in yourself. When I met Xavier, he was getting C's and D's, getting held behind at school, and had skipped school a few times. It's now 2 years. Xavier is excelling at school. He's learned a lot of stuff in being in a band, and he even picked up guitar, something he never did. Actually, Xavier picked up the guitar 6 months ago and has been at it every single day. And he shows me everything that he learns. I mean, the kid is so dedicated. Unfortunately, Xavier's mom, it's kind of tough, but Xavier's mom passed away from a heroin overdose, and Xavier was the one that found her in his home. Before that happened, I told Xavier, if you get all A's and only have one C on your report card, I will personally buy you the guitar that you've always wanted. And he wants a 7-string Stephen Carpenter model LTD. So before his mom passed away, Xavier showed up at my house, and he did what he was supposed to do. He got all the good grades. And shortly after, his mom passed. And it's an unfortunate situation. I want to keep my promise to Xavier, and I am obviously gonna put my own money into this, but I want to go a little bit extra for Xavier. He's a great kid, man. Been through so much, and I want to make sure that this actually means something to him. He has fallen in love with guitar and always talks about guitar amps and guitar cabs. Right now he sleeps at his grandparents' house mostly on the floor because there's no room for him. Again, him and his father don't get along. So the kid's doing his best, and through all of this, he doesn't skip a day in school. Goes out on tours with us, gets back 4 or 5 a.m. and goes straight to school. He's dedicated. He's an awesome kid, and he's been through hell. And I just want to do something really good for him. So I'm asking you guys to help me raise $1,500 to buy him the guitar that he wants, on top of going extra and buying him a guitar amp and a guitar cabinet, something he's always wanted. So I'm hoping you guys see this, it touches you, and hopefully you decide to donate some money. Any donation helps, and we can do something really nice for somebody and show that the world isn't as messed up for a 15, 16-year-old kid who just lost his mom, has no real dad in his life, and sleeps on the floor at his grandparents' house, all still going to school. And his family's doing the best that they can. But, you know, being grandparents and having a lot of people in your house, that's tough too. So I'm hoping that we can do something great for Xavier, and we can raise the $1,500 to get him a new guitar amp, a guitar cabinet, and a brand new guitar. Some things he'll never be able to afford on his own right now, and things he's never had. Thanks. Bye.